I want to give you guys one piece of advice that I wish I would have done so long ago. And I tried and things happened. But if you're going to run a business, have a dedicated business line and a dedicated personal line and keep them separate. You know, it's convenient to have a cell phone and deal with business, but that means you're open 24/7. You might not be physically working, but that means people don't respect you, call you any time of the day or night. You understand if it's an emergency, yes, but that whole getting a text message back on a business line and all of that mess at a timely manner, we're not required to do that. It doesn't say by law I have to text you back or call you. And there's no, it doesn't. And when you have that business line and personal line mixed together, for one, you can't never shut your mind off, especially when somebody sends you a message or calls you at during different business, when it's not business hours. When you're running a small business, you're always working, but that added stress, you don't really need it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because you're thinking about something else, and all of a sudden somebody texts you and you want to, I don't know, it's just keep them separate. I will say, if you're just starting out in business, or if you're already in business and have a cell phone and you use it for everything, get another one, or turn it on do not disturb. Just try it, see if it works. Dave Sparks, the Diesel brothers, said that part either on his YouTube or his heavy checklist, and I just never did because of the money. But a cell phone really doesn't cost that much. You don't have to have a smartphone. You can go get a cheap one. You can get an unlimited talk plan for cheap. If you can't afford that, then maybe you shouldn't be in business. If you're not doing that just because you want to have good customer service, I understand. But that's what works for me. So I don't know if maybe that can help somebody else that wants to start a business and needs some help, guidance about that part. My recommendation would be to have two phones. Keep one number separate, personal. Don't give it out. Whatever. They can integrate together, have the same apps, whatever. You can do business from that phone, but as far as giving that number out to people, keep it sacred. Like right now, I'm trying to use one of my lines to start, the Hotshot Trav thing. Well, I'm already about to go get another line just to be sure I don't have this problem again. Like, I'm switching from T-Mobile to Verizon. I will make another video on that later because T-Mobile are crooks. They definitely are. They have got me one too many times and I let it happen. And I'm going to explain it all in that video, so be looking for it. Me again. I recorded that video and didn't know if I was going to post it or not. That was yesterday, Sunday morning. A couple hours after I made that video, I get a text message from a customer. He's at my shop and I'm not there on a Sunday. I told the guy, hey, I don't work weekends. I talked to him on the phone for over 30 minutes one day about business in general. He's 75 years old, been in business his life. Thought he was a really cool dude, but he wasn't. He said he tried to call me, whatever. He called me Saturday. I never agreed to start on his truck just because he dropped it off. I was diagnosing an issue that 3 other shops couldn't figure out that I was going to figure out, or at least try to figure out for the guy. And I couldn't even get a chance to. He drops it off Thursday. Calling me Saturday, I don't answer. Well, it's the weekend. You go up there, it's Sunday, it's the weekend. I'm not allowed to take off. That's the thing, Certain people don't realize that, especially in a small business, we are people too. We have problems, But in my opinion, if you want good work, the best thing you can do to find is a smaller shop like what I have. Taking it to the dealership these days just ain't it, especially with transmission where they don't diagnose them. If it has any transmission issue, they automatically just, needs a new transmission. And I've had customers tell me, that they didn't even get a diagnosis before they get a phone call from the salespeople trying to sell them a new car. I mean, so yeah. So I mean, I'm just fed up with running this business in general, but I have to do what I have to do to keep going. And this is all, I've been doing it for so long, and I'm not giving up that easy right away. Anyway, I mean, I plan on getting out of it full time and maybe dabbling a little part time, but I don't know. I'm just ranting enough. I feel better about the situation. So that's what I like this YouTube for. It helps me. I hope I find at least one person I can help in that video. I'm gonna quit rambling now. Have a good one.